All smiles as he walks into a courtroom, but tonight, this teenager from St. Louis Park is charged in a killing spree across the Iowa border. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff Passolt.
And I'm Heidi Collins. 17-year-old Michael Swanson sitting behind bars tonight on $1 million bail.
It all started in Algona, Iowa, about 3 hours southwest of the metro, and Fox 9's Leah Bino has been in that area all day talking to the victim's family. So, Leah, pretty heartbreaking story and unbelievable.
Yes, it really is, and it seems these two ladies worked at stores that were really at the center of their small towns. There is farmland around this area for miles, and it seems everyone knew these ladies, and a lot of people are missing them already.
To everybody that knew her, she was like a mom to everybody.
With 11 children and 7 grandchildren, taking care of family was everything to 47-year-old Vicki Bowman Hall.
She worked as hard as she could to make sure that the family was taken care of and well fed. Make sure everyone had everything they needed.
A couple of her kids say she worked at the Crossroads gas station and convenience store in Algona for roughly 6 years and never missed a day of work.
She's worked at several different gas station jobs, but that's because she loved people. And
but yeah, last night she was training someone and she sent them home early, and the girl that she was training came in, she was crying and she felt really bad. She said, "Your mom saved my life by sending me home early." And
minutes later, investigators say a man wearing a ski mask walked into the store and demanded Bowman Hall put cash and cigarettes into a duffel bag. She did, and he shot her.
She was shot in the cheek and went through. It took them 40 minutes for someone to find her, and that she was fighting the whole entire time. And
25 miles south, a similar scene. 61-year-old Sheila Myers was shot and killed while working behind the counter at the Come and Go in Humboldt. One of her daughters told us off camera she's been a clerk at the store for 13 years.
She was the best, just like any mom, She knew almost everybody that came in the store. It's been a really rough day.
After a report about a suspicious car at a McDonald's even further south, police arrested 17-year-old Michael Swanson from St. Louis Park. We caught up with him laughing his way into his first court appearance.
So why did you come to Iowa?
Oh no.
What's so funny? You're smiling.
Y'all are funny.
At this point, we have no information that there was anyone else involved.
Bowman Hall's husband says they learned of Swanson's arrest just as his wife passed away at the hospital.
it just doesn't feel real. I'm hoping it's a nightmare and I'm just going to wake up from it, but I don't think I am.
Prosecutors say when Mr. Swanson was arrested last night, he didn't put up any sort of fight. They also added, as he was walking out of the court appearance today after his bail was set at $1 million, he sure wasn't laughing anymore. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, Leah, that laughing and the smiling, you just can't get that out of your mind. I would imagine that police wound up finding all sorts of evidence when he was taken into custody. Have they talked about that at all?
They're not talking about any of the evidence at all at this point. The prosecutor actually pointed out this is one of the first and one of the very few felonies that they've had in this area in a very, very long time. They have other minor crimes, but nothing to this caliber, so they are taking everything very, very cautiously and want to make sure that they don't do anything to hinder that investigation.
All right, Leah Bino live tonight down in Iowa for us. Thanks, Leah.
Two gas station clerks.
Video from the Des Moines Register shows a smiling Michael Swanson going into court this morning.
So why did you come to Iowa?
Oh no.
What's so funny? You're smiling.
Y'all are funny.
Investigators think the 17-year-old Swanson killed both clerks so they couldn't identify him. According to court papers, he shot first Vicki Bowman Hall in Algona, Iowa. He's accused of killing Sheila Myers about an hour later. Reg Chapman talked with people who know Swanson.
Many who live in the St. Louis Park neighborhood say it's hard not to know who Michael Swanson is.
He's been a bully in this neighborhood, and he runs around with other bullies of the neighborhood.
Neighbors like Dawn say her kids were picked on by the 17-year-old. Another neighbor said he forbid his children to play with Swanson. He said Swanson has been in trouble too much to be around his children. Police records show numerous calls to his home on Sumter Avenue for shots fired, assault, and theft.
Wasn't too terribly surprising. It's just, I didn't think he was that capable of murder.
Police believe Swanson's crime spree lasted an hour. His first stop, Algona, Iowa, where he shot 47-year-old Vicki Bowman Hall after she gave him the cash and cigarettes he demanded. She died at a hospital. Her son still can't believe she is gone.
This just feels like a nightmare, you know, that you can't really wake up from.
Less than an hour later, police say Swanson shot and killed 61-year-old Sheila Myers at this convenience store in Humboldt.
There's blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere? Okay, I'll get an ambulance there and I'll get an officer there, okay?
Thank you.
Is she breathing or is she...
She doesn't appear to be, no.
He was taken into custody a little while later at a McDonald's in Webster City. Hennepin County juvenile court records show Michael Swanson's mother reported he took her Jeep Cherokee and a cash card and then broke into the family's cabin in Big Fork last night. It's believed he took a rifle and headed to Iowa. Now he faces life in prison if convicted of murder. Now, Swanson was released from a juvenile home 2 weeks ago. He enrolled at St. Louis Park Senior High days later. Even the people who thought Swanson was a troublemaker say they never imagined he would be accused of murder. Don?
All right, Reg, thank you very much.